What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and if you're buying statues, use the links below. So we got this ginormous box from Spec today. This is the Ironman Mark 7 life-size bust. So yeah, this thing is a beast. Like, I'm not carrying this downstairs. No, it's too tall. This goes literally to like my upper belly. This is like, and I'm 6'4". So yeah, this thing is ridiculously big. It says it weighs 75 pounds, but it feels more like 150. And so we're gonna open this up here, and I'm gonna carry it part by part downstairs. We're gonna do side by side next to the Mark 50 bust, determine which one is the superior. It's really a big determining factor as well, because this is my favorite suit. It's my favorite design of any Ironman bust, but the paint app is where I worry. So let's open this massive box up. Big shout out and thanks to Spec for getting me this bad boy. Thank you, Spec. Link in the description below if you guys want to check out Spec website. He may or may not have any more of these. So let's get to it. Alrighty, that was not easy. Oh my goodness. I'm doing this by myself, just so you're aware. Here's the massive box. Did come with this at the top. The COA was just in nothing, it's just a piece of paper. Kind of surprised they didn't put that in a nice protective sleeve, because mine is bent right there. And the instruction manual, though, this got the protective sleeve. I'm kind of surprised they would do the COA not protected, but this protected. That's like, seriously, Queen, who gives a crap about instructions? You know, that is more important to me. So this should have been in there. So probably a QC issue, honestly. So there's the massive box. There's Gizmo. Merry Christmas, everyone. So, yeah. Let's open this up. The straps definitely help getting this out of the box. You can see a giant gash right here, so hopefully no issues. Unfortunately, my Black Widow still pisses me off. It's broken. Spec said he's going to try to get me a replacement. Alrighty, the moment of truth. Alright. We're gonna double hand this. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. What the heck is this? There's tons of white crap in this. What the heck? What is that? The heck? What is up with Queen Studios quality control? Like, what is all this white crap on my bust that I just paid a lot of money for? Like, Jupiter's frickin' cock, Queen. This has to be on Queen. Like, what the hell is this? Like, that is really bad. What the fuck? Goodness gracious. Is something broken, or did someone spill powder over my bust? Oh my gosh, issue after issue. Stuff like this that makes me question this hobby. Okay, I need to clean this up and just take every piece downstairs. I'm going to clean it up just right here. I don't know what this white powder is, and I don't want my dogs licking this up. What if this is poisonous? So I need to contain whatever this powder is, and maybe even just take it outside in the frickin' freezing cold and get this off, because it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know what this is, if something got damaged and it's resin powder, but we're going to have to clean this up. If I see any issues, I'll let you guys know. But, I mean, I kind of feel like something broke and maybe shattered. And that's what all this powder is. Because even like right there, that looks like resin parts. See that? That's resin. Something's broke. 100%. Something's broke. This is unreal. All right, I'm going to pause the camera and see what this is. So the moment I lifted the bust up, there's broken parts right here. Broken red. Like, look at this. I don't even know if I want to set this up anymore. The base also is coming off, so I think the base broke. Yeah, like, look at this. Oh my fucking... Something like this. Look at that. Yeah, pieces are just breaking everywhere. This Ironman is coming off of the base, so the base is broken. So I don't know if I'm even going to set this up. Goodness gracious. It's so damaged. I need a replacement or a refund. I can't accept this. That's 2 Queen Studio products that now arrived to me broken in a row. Absolutely ridiculous. This isn't like something I can accept. I can't accept this. I paid a lot of money for this, and this entire thing needs to be replaced. And the box is just so big. And as you saw, that giant gash right there is clearly what caused it, because that is right where this bust is. So something hit this bust and caused it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm questioning if I should even set this up, because it's probably gonna have to go back to Spec Fiction, or I don't know. Let me think. I'm gonna message him. Alrighty, so here's where a lot of the damage occurred. Something broke here to here. I'm trying to look at this side. So like that is broke, that is broke. The entire base is broken in general to this gray thing. When you pick it up, it's cracking and like coming off. So the whole thing is just in general broken. So it's like this piece. There's lots of little parts as well, like this. And all this white stuff, which clearly is resin powder because of the massive amount of damage to this piece. So, yeah, like you move it, and this thing is just garbage fuck. Oh my goodness. I need to see about getting a that's 2 freaking Queen replacements. Queen is losing my faith. I do want to see at least like the arc reactor and the helmet and the shoulders though, to see how it looks and clean up the white powder so we can have a general idea. I swear this base is looking different too. Is it missing pieces or is it broken off? Because it doesn't look the same. Alrighty, so I just put the shoulder blades on the arc reactor and the helmet so you guys can have an idea of how this looks. Now I'm pretty confident the base does not look complete. There's something messed up, and there's so much white resin powder. Such a pain in the ass. Ugh, I'm so disappointed. Just day ruined, honestly. And if Spec tells me he can't get me a refund, I'm going to be so fucking mad. This is completely unacceptable. And I need a complete replacement. Like, they can have this garbage fuck back. I need a replacement bust because I want this bust. I like it. But I can't accept all this damage. The white powder everywhere. So, yeah. I'm just so pissed off. God damn you, Queen Studios. Package your stuff better. Ugh. Yeah, there's nothing more to really talk about. I'm not going to set the rest of this up. It is completely destroyed, really. So that is it, folks. Thanks, Queen, for a broken, like $1,600 life-size bust. But hopefully Spec can just get me a replacement. That is it. Have a great day. Alrighty, folks. So I was really pissed off, but I decided to set up the statue so I could at least give you guys a proper review. So I had to do my dust blower and like a wet rag and really clean the bust. And I glued what I could on the parts, but the fact remains that the body to the base is still like really damaged, and I absolutely need a replacement. But I've already set it up, so here it is. So this is what was missing on the base earlier. This is quite bright. I don't think the batteries I put in here are super fresh. I didn't have AAA. I just like found a random pair, and it's not very bright, so I'm quite confident it's due to that. Now, you do have to remove the head to turn this on. This is very similar to this one, where you get this stupid little remote, but it does have like some settings, like a flashing. I mean, that one's pretty cool. It's like it's powering on. But yeah, but the head is such a, hassle. You have to remove the head to go ahead and turn that light off. So we'll just leave it on for the review. Although I want to show you it without. So you can remove this, of course. The arc reactor does look really good. Now you compare that to like this one. It's just a way more detailed version. Like I really like that arc reactor. I think it looks better than this one. So I definitely like that. And it does look great lit up. It has almost like a honeycomb design and whatnot. So yeah, let's check out the base. So you have this gold and black or red, then the silver, like mechanical parts, like the innards of Ironman. Now this paint app is not the exact same as this, but it is a matte red. It's not that shiny metallic one like my Mark 50 bust. Now, this is bigger than I anticipated. This is a really big bust. Now, his head is angled down low, so I don't know how good it would look down low. I feel like I'd be looking like that. I feel like this one goes better down low because he's looking more forward, or this, he's looking more down. So he has a ton of mechanical parts right here that look really cool. There's always like, what the heck is that? Let me try cleaning this. Yeah, like even regardless of the damage, there's actually a lot of QC issues. Yeah, like look at that. That won't come off. In addition, the helmet has like a few scratches on it. There's definitely, and I'm still finding this white resin everywhere. But, like this one also has a scratch. Like this just needs to be replaced, in all honesty. Really hoping Spec can help me out, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, like even like this, there's like, this won't come off. So like this definitely had a really bad QC job. Some of these black lines could be a little bit better. They're not as clean. The gray part... the silver right here does have almost like a rusted look to it, which looks pretty good right there. Now, there's a lot of detail here, which looks really good. You got these basically mini rockets, and then more rockets right there, and then like this thing, and then that looks like it's like fire's been burning it, tons of mechanical parts, Again, there's like lots of like QC stuff. Like I don't think that should be there. I think that's, it's like pretty sloppy paint app. But, it does look really good. And this thing is really freaking heavy. And then you have these things in the back, which does make it quite deep as well. So it's similar to the 1.4. So you have this that went in and has all this detailed, this sort of like connects. There's all these little parts. Similar to that, it's a similar model, just a smaller one with the gray flaps more or less. And this does attach to this. So this attached there, that to there. So it's not super difficult. I haven't removed this yet because I'm not sure if Spec wants me to ship it back. I asked him and he hasn't replied yet. So let me show you guys where the damage occurred. So first off, this piece, which was holding this up, kind of like I had to lift this up, which I shouldn't be able to do, and I inserted this. This thing is so heavy. This piece was broken off, so I glued that one back, and then this piece also was broken off right there. Like all this is in the back, and honestly, I can't see it. But the biggest problem is the base to the body is what's broken. Like it normally, like on a bus that's attached to the base, you could just lift it up by the shoulders. If I was to do that, this is hanging on by a thread, and it will absolutely detach. And once it's detached, I'm totally screwed. So that is the biggest reason alone. I really have to get a replacement. Yeah, like look how deep this is. Now, technically, those are optional. You don't have to display all that. I actually really wish they would have made this removable and given you the option of the flaps closed. You know, because this makes it really deep. Like, you absolutely need a 24-inch deep garage shelf. In fact, let me measure this. Alrighty, so I did some measurements because the measurements on Queen's website and Spec Fiction is wrong. They have this listed much shorter than it actually is. So this is about 2 feet deep, with going from that to that. It's also quite a wide bust because of the, these shoulders. So it is a wide bust, and it's about almost 29 inches tall. So yeah, so it is quite a big bust, as you can see next to the Hulk bust. Now, Hulk I actually have on the 2-inch riser because he's not tall enough in my opinion. But this is a big bust. Now this bust is 31 inches tall. It's very tall. And it's really because it's propped up so high on the base. This one's just a lot more mechanical, versus the nano suit, which is almost just flesh with almost like that. I mean, it's the nanotechnology just barely covering it. Or this is like a suit, like a robot suit he built that he just fit in. So this has that much more mechanical design, which, I personally like better. I don't want to move the Mark 7 bus because it's so damn heavy. So is Hulk, but I want to see the Mark 7 1/4 and the prop next to it. So I'm just going to move the Hulk bus. He's easier to move, I think. Alrighty, folks. So here's how it looks. This is kind of like my vision, to have the Mark 7 bust with that Tony Stark prop with the Mark 7 1/4. And keep in mind that is on a Lazy Susan, given an extra 1/2 inch height. I think once you remove that, it's going to look, more in line with that, Mark 7 1/4. Now, although I feel like this is a piece you want to have on a Lazy Susan, so you can rotate it and see all that incredibly cool detail on the back. Not only, it's the same thing with this guy. Now these ones are easier to just turn on the chest piece. Turning on the heads is such a hassle. I really wish Queen would have incorporated a USB, or, even if they're doing battery, that's fine, but don't make me have to remove the head and press a button. That's super annoying. Why couldn't they have made that part of this? It's like, make it part of that, so when I press that button, it turns on both, instead of me having to manually remove this. It's similar with the 1/4. If you want to turn on any of this, you got to remove this, remove the batteries, turn it on just to get this. Now, look at the paint app difference. There's definitely a red difference between this. Now the gold looks the same, but the red, this is almost more maroonish, where this is more, I like the color of this red. I think they both look good, actually. Look at the inconvenience of this. So you have to literally pull this thing out, press this button to be able to, turn this light on. I like the fact I can see all this mechanical stuff, but I shouldn't have to do this. And here's a comparison of the arc reactors. But yeah, look at the color difference. It's like, why did they do 2 different colors? It's kind of hard to say which one technically is more movie accurate. I feel like Iron Studios is the most movie accurate, and that one does have that glossy paint app, and this one also has a detailed arc reactor at 1/6 scale. And that piece is 6-7 years old. So I did own the Sideshow Mark 7 bust, which did have a more metallic paint app. It's actually similar to that one, but the design of that sucked. I think the paint app, the red, is, it felt more metallic, where this doesn't have that metallic paint app, which I do prefer. So I think the Sideshow had a better paint app, but conceptually this is far better. This has, Sideshow didn't have the shoulders. It had a horrible base. It didn't have any of these detailed mechanical parts, all these really cool rockets, which is similar to this, just a lot bigger and much more detailed. These rockets, you look at those, they're just little red dots, and this, it has actual really good detail. So overall, I do like the paint app, but I do prefer it to be more metallic. And I think, a repaint would give this bus true justice. But overall, I would say I do like it more than the Mark 50 Battle Damage. I think concept-wise it's better and it just looks cooler. I'm not the biggest fan of the head down pose. I just don't like that on bus. I wish the head was just straight up. So Queen needs to stop doing the head down look. Looking up is fine, but looking down on a bust is horrible. It's like the worst thing ever, and I'm sick of companies doing that. It's like not a lot of people can display the bust super, super high. Like this height level is fine, but I am having a hard time just seeing like his eyes in general. It's like, it's going to be better to look at it like that. Like, look at that. It looks much more menacing. So this is a bust that you're going to want to have higher up than even 3 feet. So it makes me think trying to put the Mark 7 bust down here is not a good idea. And it's 24 inches deep, which makes me think, if anything, I need to display this next to Hulkbuster. Because, yeah. It won't work. I'll figure things out. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think in the comments below of the Mark 7 bus. Hopefully I can get a replacement, because I really, really need one on both this and Black Widow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.